Before I head to a charity golf tournament, I had an important question to ask you. Will I save thousands of dollars if I buy a home or should I rent in today's market? Many would be buyers are not informed of all the tax savings as a homeowner and that they have zero tax savings as a renter. But do these savings really save a buyer or not? We will look at an example of just that for a home listed for sale and also for rent currently on the market. What should you really do? Well, welcome back to our channel. I'm Michael Citron and I run one of the top selling teams here in Parkland and Coral Springs. If you find any value in this video at all, I only ask if you please hit the like button. If you really like the video, then please subscribe so you can be notified when we upload new content and support our channel on a weekly basis. If you would like to book a call with me, please go to the first link in the description below and you can easily book a buyer, seller, or just a discovery call. I'm here for you. This week, we are going to discuss, will I save thousands of dollars if I buy or should I rent? Weekly Coral Springs market update, mortgage interest rate news, 5 open houses that Parrot Realty is having this weekend alone, and our Parrot Giving Day charity event. So this example that we first have, now I saw a property that was listed for sale and for rent. I thought it was a great example to show you. It's listed currently for $866,000, as you can see in the chart, and it's also listed for rent for $5,000. So what's the choice? Do you buy it or do you rent it? Well, understand there's so many savings, tax savings that I don't think a lot of buyers are aware of. So cost per month. So if you're buying the home right now, we used some factors that one of our mortgage partners provided on a 7.75 interest rate. Rates have gone down in a day, so it could be even less. But putting 15% down on the home, your rate's going to be about $7,400 a month. The cost per month, obviously, to rent it would be $5,000. Your down payment at 15% of the price would be $132,900, as opposed to the only $15,000 of the first, last, and security if you rent the property. The insurance, HOA, taxes, a little over $2,000. Your principal and interest would be a little under $5,400 per month. And then your mortgage interest write-off. These are the things you can write off at the end of the year with your tax professional. For the first year, you're writing off almost $58,000 in your first year write-off. The property tax write-off, again, is another added bonus of being a homeowner, is that you can write off up to $10,000 in property tax write-off. So whatever your taxes are, if you buy a house where it's 11,000, you can write up to 10, 20, it's still up to 10, but that's still a write-off savings. So you have the mortgage write-off, you have the property tax write-off. These are things you would not receive if you merely rent the house. Understand, when you rent, you're paying off somebody else's mortgage, the landlord, and they're charging you because they want to make money besides paying off their mortgage. They just don't merely want to, have a 50-50, a 0% gain. They want to make money on this. And the equity over the 3 years, just as an ownership for this particular example, would be approximately $30,000 plus dollars. So you've already built in equity just by paying down your paying off your interest, paying down your principal, and also getting these tax write-offs. So this is a huge incentive. I just don't think people really get. They look at numbers, they look at a big ticker that comes up and says what the rates are, what your down payment is, and it scares, it's shocking. And you think, oh, I rent, it's going to be so much better for me, but you're putting money into nothing. So other things you have to understand without having the write-offs, being a landlord, a tenant, you're at the beck and call of what the landlord slash owner states. If he wants or she wants to raise your rent, every year, you don't know what they're going to raise it to. So you're left in the dark until they bring it up to you. You can't really make the house a home because you can't, without their permission, make any changes to the house. You don't know how long you're going to live there. Can you change the paint colors? Can you make an addition? Can you build a pool? Can you put landscaping in? Can you paint? I mean, all these factors, you are at the beck and call of the owner. You're living in a bona fide hotel. And the owner could change everything. They could ask you to move out. They could jack up the rents. They could sell the place. They could move back into it. So you really are not in a very comfortable situation in a landlord-tenant relationship. And I think people need to understand this when they're looking to to rent a property today. We have a lot of rentals on the market. A lot of people are thinking about renting over buying. And I really feel if it's a long-term process, if you're only going to live somewhere for a year or maybe 2 years, renting might be a better option because you're not living in the house that long. It's not really going to be a home for long. So I think that if you are most people are living in houses 7 to 10 years right now. If you're going to rent a place for 7 to 10 years, the landlord's loving you because you're basically paying off all of their principal and they're making money off of you. Wouldn't you want to put that in your own pocket? So please be informed when you're thinking about making a move, buying or selling, buying or renting right now. So this week in real estate for Coral Springs, Florida, we have 158 single family homes for sale. That's excluding 55 plus communities, condos, and townhouses. 67 of them have already been reduced in price. That's 42% are on the market right now, and they have not gone under contract. And among those homes, 47 average days on market. So they have not gone under contract and they've been on the market. We're getting to that 2 month range. Once we start getting in the 3 month range of homes going under contract, we're starting to see a shift into a neutral to possibly buyer's market. So, we will keep you abreast of the change. The median sales price right now is $660,000. That's year to date. The median price per square foot, starting to give the price per square foot, is $299 per square foot. So just in the past 7 days alone, 23 new listings, 28 price reductions, 21 homes went under contract, and 22 homes sold. So we had some good numbers. The Coral Springs rental market, talking about the examples to give you this idea, 53 single family homes for rent right now. 24 price reductions. 45% of those properties have been reduced. Don't you see a little connection here with the listings for sale and for rent? They're both seeing a lot of price adjustments because the market is changing. 43 average days on market for those properties, almost the same as sales. So we're seeing a very, very specific, reductions, larger time on market. And this could keep going if rates stay, above 7 to 8% right now. The median rental cost year to date is $3,950. That's $1.89 per square foot, and it's actually a 1% decrease from last year, as the median rental cost year to date in 2022 was just under $4,000. So it's pretty similar. So hasn't really moved much. It just shows pretty stable market. We're seeing sales stay consistent and go up, and we see rentals very strong as well. We had 222 rentals year to date in 2023 so far, and we had year to date last year 179. So there's been a 19% increase in rentals. We see this in cities like Coral Springs and Parkland right now, where people are engaging and renting over buying. That's why I use those examples, because I don't think people are as informed about what they can really save on a long-term investment and build equity and build wealth into their into their shelter home that they're living in. So the mortgage interest rates, according to Mortgage News Daily, the 30-year rate actually went down. We're now in the mid sevens, thank God, 7.51%. So if you're looking to buy right now, you should lock your rate today or tomorrow or on Monday. 15-year rate is down to 7.05%. 30-year jumbo is at 7.87%. The mortgage market has surged down about a fourth of a percentage point due to the Fed's announcement or lack thereof raising rates and the bond market rallying. However, today we're going to see the job reports and see how that impacts the rates. So we have to wait and see how the market responds to that. So obviously, these are factors you need to know when you're making a purchase today or thinking about renting. So please be aware that we'd love to be able to help you with this decision. Right now, Parrot Realty is having 5 open houses this weekend on Saturday and Sunday, both from 12 to 3. We're posting it on our website, and you can go to parrotrealtyfl.com and see all of our open houses on that page, or you can go to our social media, Parrot Realty social media, to see it, or my Michael Citron page. We have a lot of open houses and a lot of great properties here in Parkland, close to Coral Springs, as well as in Pembroke Pines, some really amazing homes. So please take a look at it. Finally, we are doing our Parrot Giving Day charity. This is our second annual Parrot Giving Day, where we partner up with SOS Children's Village. It's an amazing charity in Coconut Creek on on Lyons Road and the Sawgrass in Winston Park. It's a village of houses, and they bring foster siblings together. They keep them together in a foster atmosphere. And we're trying to give the kids a great day on Thanksgiving. We're going to have Chick-fil-A and food trucks and have bounce houses and rock climbs. We did it last year's amazing event. We have a video posted that you can see. And then what we're trying to do is extend that. Parrot Realty is donating all the money needed to make that event. It's thousands of dollars to put that event on. And then what we're trying to do is give the kids a special holiday. Thanksgiving's coming up, holiday time's coming up, and we take these stuff for granted. We're so attracted to our families, and it's the perfect time of the year. It's what we work so hard every day, be leaders in the community to accomplish. But these kids, they don't have the kind of Thanksgiving. They don't have the kind of Christmas, Kwanzaa, or Hanukkah that we have and we take for granted of. So please go to our GoFundMe page. It's listed here. We're looking for volunteers. If you want to just volunteer, come out to that charity event. See the kids interacting. It's a really impactful charity that we back and we're really heavily involved in, and we do a lot for them, and they give a lot to us just in being able to be a leader and help in any way possible. So anything that you could donate would be greatly appreciated, and we give it directly. 100% of all the donations go to the charity through the GoFundMe page. So thank you so much for watching. We have a busy weekend with open houses, but I promise you we'll keep our pulse on the market as we do every week and provide it to the city of Coral Springs and the surrounding areas for another market update next time. Thank you so much.